Bruce Willis is always fun in that action role because he's got a good serious face, and he's got decent comic timing.
This might be a good segue.
Yeah, speaking of Bruce Willis.
That was what I was trying to do.
Well,
You did
also-
excellent.
well,
Good job. Good job.
Also with Malkovich, though,
Used to be my
has
job.
Malkovich also done this? So there's been these actors that. You remember back in the day, you were a movie actor, and then when your career started going south, you were a TV actor.
Mm-hmm.
Like you were a TV actor first, and then you became a movie actor, and then your career started taking a dive, and you started doing TV again.
Unless you're Clooney.
Sometimes, most of the time, you stay in like
Clooney made that
certain
transition.
exceptions
and
would
knocked
be
it out
like
of the
James
park.
Garner, or TV actor,
Yeah.
movie actor, TV actor.
Did he go back to TV?
Yeah, well, he did
Rockford-
something. He did something before
Oh,
Rockford Files.
Rockford Files, yeah.
But he had a good amount of success with Rockford Files. There wasn't like the swaths and swaths of content that we have now.
Well, he
Yeah.
came back to do the new Rockford Files, though.
Right. But there was a show that he did, like a Western, wasn't it, before Rockford Files?
He was in Maverick.
Yeah, that's right. That was a
Fucking
TV
Maverick.
series.
Yeah. And then they did the Maverick movie, and he played Maverick's dad. It was awesome.
Right.
This is a really good movie.
So,
And Garner was a really good fucking actor.
but
Yeah.
but we could all say here right now that like there's no difference between TV and movie now. Like you'll see big name actors do TV shows now, as long as the content is going to be a good content, right? Like they'll do it.
Oh, totally. Because TV isn't just TV, now it's streaming.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I think a really good example would be the Fargo TV show. Billy Bob Thornton did the show.
Yeah.
And now he does another show, the
Right.
Goliath.
Goliath.
Right.
Is that
I've
any
heard
good?
really good
Oh,
things about
that's
it.
great.
Yeah.
Is it?
And it's no difference than seeing him in a movie. Like
Dennis Quaid was in the last season of
I guess when
Goliath.
I didn't bat an eye when I saw he was doing a TV show. That's not something that even caught me anymore.
No, we've got past that. Doing
There's no
TV,
stigma.
there is no stigma any longer. You have so much more time to develop your character and show your acting chops. Way over an hour and a half.
That's why, like, shows like, Tin Star with Tim Roth. Another great
Yeah.
example. I don't know if you've watched that one yet, but I think they're only doing one more season, so it'll be 3 and out.
Well, also, he did that.
But it's
Lie
gonna
to
be great.
Me. He did that.
Lie to Me. And Lie to Me was
Yeah,
good
Lie to
too.
Me was good.
That was
I
good.
really like Tim Roth.
Same here. So
And he was one of the earlier
yeah,
stars to go do TV.
Was
Yeah.
he ever like a star?
Not a
though?
star.
Like,
Supporting guy.
Yeah.
But
but I mean, I guess the big one obviously is True Detective season 1. I mean,
Yeah.
you got McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, and I do.
and Woody's an example of
Woody's
this.
a
Started
great
in TV,
example.
went to movies, knocked it out of the park, came back to TV, and showed people how that TV can fucking be a thing. Because I don't
And-
think there's any better 8-episode stretch
and jumped
of TV.
right back into movies.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's still doing movies.
Woody is a GOAT contender, though. He is really, really
yeah.
good.
Jason Bateman,
He can go back and
yeah,
forth.
Ozark.
back and forth.
Arrested Development. But he could pick up a lead man
Hancock.
script today.
And he
could be a-
totally. But he's doing a
But
lot
he
of
could
directing,
he could
too.
do supporting
Extract.
leading.
I'm a huge Jason
He directed
Bateman
a ton of Ozark episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this new one, the Steven Spielberg one, or Stephen King one that he's got coming out on
The
HBO.
Outsider.
The Outsider looks amazing.
I really like the idea of Jason Bateman doing Stephen King.
Yeah. We've seen Matthew McConaughey. We've seen Woody Harrelson. We've seen fucking Billy Bob Thornton. Like these big name, they're jumping back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think in the future we could see John Cusack, Nick Cage,
Bruce
Bruce
Willis.
Willis?
You could see anyone because it's a paycheck,
Do you think
and
it'll
that's their
happen?
fucking job.
You
But it's
can,
not-
but do they want to? I guess that's the question is, could somebody go up to Nicolas Cage? Has somebody gone up to Nicolas Cage and he's turned him down
I don't know.
to the offer of a television show?
But I don't think Bruce Willis would go back.
That's what I'm wondering. I
Like-
think, is he
See,
too much of a
but
dick
he-
at this point?
he-
I
could,
think
but
Bruce
I don't
Willis
think he
is going to
would go
get to
back.
an age where he would do it.
But he
See,
was
but
on,
what's-
he did guest spots on Friends,
Sure.
and he played
he go
himself in that
Robert
that
De Niro.
other one. But De Niro,
Can
De
you
Niro
milk
would
me?
never go to TV. I don't think.
Well, what's interesting about Bruce Willis is though,
Al Pacino just did.
He started in Moonlighting.
What did Al Pacino do?
well,
He's on the Hunters show.
Oh,
It's a
yeah, yeah,
series.
right,
That's right.
Yeah.
Is that
So-
out yet?
I'm not sure. Is
But-
that Amazon?
And would you have
Yeah,
thought
it's
Al
Amazon.
Pacino would have
Fuck
done
no.
that?
but Bruce
Willis
though-
totally.
But what's interesting is that he'll do like when we used to make the joke. He'll
John
do-
Voight, Ray Donovan. Sorry, Didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You want a hug?
He
I'll
does.
look up some more eyebrow chicks.
Okay.
You just talk.
Stop talking, Ward. Let him go.
He'll do 10 Lionsgate movies for $1 million each, right?
Right.
He'll do so why do 10 $1 million crappy Lionsgate movies when we can get you a good
Do you think that's all
A
they're
good
paying
gig.
him?
I don't know.
It seemed like if they've got a $60 million budget, he's getting at least 10.
Well, yeah, but the
like
joke-
he's
yeah.
the
The
reason the
joke
budget.
we used to make those the executive at Lionsgate's like, all right, we got $60 million, you guys. Do we make one $60 million movie or do we make $61 million movies?
61 million.
Let's make 60 movies.
Yeah.
Let's make 120 movies for $500K each.
Yeah, we'll get some
Even
fucking
if
film school
we
dropout to direct it.
Get a hit.
My
on
sister will do the
3 of
sound
them.
and
We'll still
makeup.
make our money back.
Right.
Like sound and makeup, those two things aren't even close. My sister's really good at stuff.
She's really
And-
good at it. She's a mortician.
And some
They'll
new
look like
random writer
corpses.
has a fantastic story that just knocks it out of the park.
She's a mortician, so her ears are always on point for the zombie apocalypse.
I think you could see it. So let's say they finally make that that comic book Y the Last Man, which has like been in production hell forever. But I do think if it became a series, it would absolutely destroy. I mean, it would destroy. I would say The Walking Dead. Honestly, it's a way better story. It's way more compelling.
And The Walking Dead is garbage.
Right. So something like that, you could see somebody come out of the woodwork from the movies and go like, "Oh, I'm going to do that."
Mm-hmm.
So, like for instance, somebody who was tied to it for a long time was Shia LaBeouf because he's a huge fan of the comic.
Ruff LaBeouf. Actual cannibal.
I've seen that as well. So, what about Cusack though? You think Cusack's got a?
I don't know. What's the
I
last
don't-
thing we saw Cusack in?
Exactly.
2012?
Probably.
He's done tons of direct-to-video stuff since then.
Yeah.
And he looks
If you're going to do
terrible.
direct
He looks
video,
bad.
He
why
looks
wouldn't you do television/streaming?
Right.
Hot Tub
Because
Time Machine was the
it's-
last
it's
good
the
thing
same.
he did,
It's
and he didn't
in
even
your
bother to do
house.
the sequel.
It's in your house, and it's becoming a respected
Even-
fucking venue for your shows.
Even The Rock, dude. Ballers is such a fucking fantastic show.
Yeah.
Ballers is so good.
HBO is the best thing to ever happen to television.
Yes,
don't-
it is. HBO has some of the best.
When they were making, I think they're still making Ballers, but
Yeah.
I don't know how he has time to do anything because he's doing the show. He has like 3 movies come out at like one time.
Yeah.
He doesn't sleep.
And he starts filming Black Adam in June.
I know. I don't know why, but I know he's doing it.
Yeah. One of my favorite comic book characters.
I mean, he'll make $1 billion, but I mean,
Yeah.
isn't the universe dead? Isn't DC dead? Or what are they doing?
I don't know. Wonder Woman was good, and I think this next Wonder Woman will be good.
Right.
And
I also think
I heard Aquaman was great. I didn't see it.
Aquaman's it's pretty. I watched it on the airplane on the way back from New Orleans. It was fine.
It was all right.
It was a great airplane movie.
That's
watching
saying
it
a
on the
lot.
airplane. But
And Jason Momoa is Jason Momoa,
Right.
and it's fun.
I could also see a world where there is a population of people out there that would be like, man, I'd love to see another Aquaman movie.
Yeah.
There might be a few.
Sometimes I think that we overestimate the intelligence of the average person.
I don't even want to go there because
That's a 45-minute conversation.
yeah.
And you got to watch Jeopardy.
So who is
I have
the
a
average
great-
person?
I have a
feel
great
very
Nicolas
average,
Cage article here.
but I'm
Did he get offered TV?
This is the headline of the article.
He's a man who needed
Nicolas
a handler.
Cage to play Nicolas Cage in upcoming Meta movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I've seen that.
does that make a singularity?
It does. It does.
From a flaming Marvel motorcyclist, anti-hero, and Ghost Rider to a rock bottom and alcoholic leaving Las Vegas to Charlie Kaufman. Okay, I'm going to skip over that part.
Can we just rewind that for 1 second? One of those movies won him an award, and one of those movies won him a Razzie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
But they're saying
From
they're bouncing
one to
back
the
and
other.
forth.
Right.
Yeah. Like
So-
here he was the bottom and here he's the top.
According to news reports, Cage is in final talks to play himself in an upcoming meta movie titled The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which could easily double as the title of the Academy Award winning Actor's memoir. Ha 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 ha.
Sounds like my life.
Lionsgate, go figure,
Fuck
yeah.
is also in final negotiations to scoop up the project, allegedly beating out other high-profile bidders, including HBO Max and Paramount. Isn't HBO Max like the gay step cousin to HBO Normal?
I don't even know what HBO Max is.
It's like skin.
It's like HBO.
I mean,
Cinema.
It's gonna be gay, you fucking
Paramount has
homophobe.
Wyoming.
Your homophobia disturbs me.
Paramount's good.
I'm triggered. Hashtag me too.
I apologize.
Pound sign me
I meant
too. It is
nothing.
pound
Pound-
sign me
pound
too
me
here.
too.
Pound me too.
All right.
That's the fourth time I've
Do we have
said
any
that at
bits
this
you're gonna be able
table.
to pull from this episode?
Oh no, there
Oh,
won't
shut
be
up.
any.
2 or
bits.
3. I'm sure.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Not a single one.
Thanks for sitting in on this.
Hot take: this
amazing-
episode sucked.
So I guess the question would be, what kind of project would they do? I guess this would be for anybody watching.
Cage would play an aging Superman in anything.
Oh, sure.
Anything.
Why didn't they get him for Crisis on Infinite Earths on the CW?
Man, that would have been cool.
Which is they could have done
they
because he
put
has
feelers
played
out?
Superman once. He did it in the Teen Titans Go movie. He voiced Superman and it was funny.
He's so good in the Spider-Verse movie.
Yep. He's the best Spider-Man
so
noir they
good.
could have gotten because he played it for real.
So good.
And you know he was burning matches on his own fingers.
That's still my favorite.
tell that
That's my
story.
favorite animated movie to date right now.
Wow, I still haven't seen it.
Really?
Oh, my
Oh,
God,
I'm a
you
garbage
gotta
Spider-Man
watch
fan.
it. All right, play some music.
You got Jeopardy to watch.
Got some
Oh yeah, I'll get into one match, and the last one's the only one that matters.
Do you have DVR capabilities?
No,
What do you
I get it
watch
on an antenna, so that's why it's happening live right now.
It's 20 fucking 20.
I still read books, and I don't read them on a digital device.
Why does my boy Tuck Speedman not have TiVo? Why does he not have TiVo? Les Grossman's wiping his ass with your contract.
I can't wait to figure out what we talk about next week. This week, I really liked the topics.
Me too.
We could talk dam breaching, how that affects the inland northwest of the United States. That's pretty fantastic. And also,
World War
in
III.
our local town, Macy's is closing, Pier 1 is closing, and Rue 21, I don't even know. They probably sell stuff for checks. It's closing too.
The one that just barely opened a minute,
A year ago?
a minute ago?
Yeah.
That didn't belong here anyway. I thought it was going to be an Old Navy, and I was like, oh, Old Navy.
Cheap
where
t-shirts.
Yeah.
40-year-olds can go to shop.
Why do we have so many
it's
brick and mortar
funny.
stores that are empty?
So what's funny is that an Old Navy,
Buy more Amazon.
an Old Navy probably would have
done awesome here.
Yeah, would have killed down here.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Eddie Bauer is doing just fine.
Oh, fuck yeah, they are.
Oh,
Old Navy, bring in Old Navy. The Rue 21, they're really good at selling 75% of jeans.
Wow.
Everything else is just holes.
And with that, this has been the advertising portion of our show. This has been Time Spent Poorly
Go
with
buy
your
stuff
host,
at closed stores.
Derek and Eduardo. They rock Eduardo because he's the engineer as well. And it's sounding lights fucking out tonight, dude. Smash that like, subscribe. Next week, we're going to have some promo shit.
Follow me on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all across the
Huds
screen.
Magruder. Yeah, it'll be up, and it's all up here. Look up there.
Look up. It's above my head. Follow me on the Twitter.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks.